Mm-mm-mm. You already know, man. At the 3-minute mark, I will be starting, dog. Ain't no introduction needed on that, dog. What's poppin' there? Mm-mm-mm. Let's see. Another. I'm chilling, man. 5 people. In the next 2 more minutes, I'm gonna start up. 5 people in there, bro. Can I get some? Oh, that's 3 likes. Okay, shit. I'll be patient. I'll be patient. Maybe I'm gonna get another like. Maybe 2 more likes. Who knows? You feel me? Isaac, what it is, man. Appreciate you, man. The next minute and 30 seconds, I'm gonna start up, dog. 4 likes, I appreciate that, man. Hope everybody is doing well, dog. It's Monday. All right, let me see. 1 more minute, dog, and I'm gonna start up, bro. We're gonna talk about the cause of rent going up, the effects of that shit, all of that. You feel me? Everybody know what the answer is to that, so that's real simple. How can we put this today? 30 more seconds, dog, and I'm gonna start up, bro. 6 people in there, bro. Let me get like one more like, please. Let's talk about it. What it is, man. Mm-mm-mm. I ain't gonna lie to you, dog. I'm just tired, bro. After this live, I'm going straight to bed, bro. Work in the AM. That's 3 minutes right there. Yes, boss. You already know, man. 440 for the world, dog. Man, as you guys voted, we'll be talking about rent causing homelessness in America, dog. I'm glad you can be here for this. Let's talk about it, man. I appreciate it, dog. So here's the deal, right? Rent being high in America is no secret as to rent being high and all of that shit. And I'm gonna be honest with you. Everybody should know by now the reason why rent is so high, dog. It stems from minimum wage, right? So here's the deal. It's like a how can I say it's like a cause and effect. When one thing happens, it's gonna affect something else. You feel me? So example, with minimum wage going up to where it is, they're looking at it like shit. If we can give y'all more money, then shit, y'all can afford more rent. You feel me? It's like you can't win for losing type of thing. You get what I'm saying? So example, I don't know how much like fast food restaurants was paying at one point in time, but I think it had to be like 7, 8, $9. Now I think they're getting them paid like 15, $16, right? And what some people not seeing is, yo, that pay is like I'm not saying it's not worth it. People can get more, but I'm telling you right now, that's like a layup for an okie doke. And I'm gonna tell you why, right? If you pay attention, the reason why they made sure they threw out a lot of they threw out fast food workers, yeah, you'll get 15, $16. Because I'm telling you this right now, they plan on slowly replacing humans at a lot of these restaurants, dog. Especially at McDonald's, bro. I just seen this video pop out the other day, right? The first McDonald's that's operated by robots, dog. And I thought this shit was a joke, my nigga. It's actually real. I think it's in Texas, dog. I forgot what part of Texas, but it's in Texas. And I was thinking about it. I was like, oh shit. So if they really got a McDonald's that's fully operated by robots, then they really don't need nobody for real, for real. They might need one or two people, but at the same time, they don't really need nobody. So think of it like this, right? When people ask for more money, which is rent, which is a minimum wage or an increase in pay, is gonna cause some form of an effect, right? And that effect is how people live. You feel me? That's like literally like the biggest thing. So if we're gonna be paying you guys more money, whatever the case may be, whether it's post office, fast food restaurant, mail carrier, it don't really matter the case, bro. Whatever it is that you're working at, if they're going to increase money as far as what you're getting hourly or salary, whatever the case may be, it's going to cause an increase in rent. And when rent gets increased, it's going to cause another trickle effect, which is a lot of people who are going to be homeless. Now, here's the thing, there are some people who are just getting by in life, there are some people who are comfortable, there are some people who are leechers, but at the same time, everybody's situation different. Everybody has a different spending habit, everybody has a different lifestyle. I'll say it like that, you feel me? You have some people who like to take their money and they gamble it away. And you have some people who will take their money and they'll throw it away on whatever the case may be, whether it's drugs, liquor, whatever the case may be. So with rent going up, that's going to cause something. It's going to force people to do something. Either you're going to rise to the occasion, you cannot afford, you're going to have to move back in with certain people, you might be homeless. It's going to cause different things. But at the same time, just because minimum wage did go up, it's going to cause that effect. Example, look at Florida. Florida's minimum wage for the longest dog was like like $8.25, bro. I don't know what the minimum wage is now, but I'll tell you just like this. Because minimum wage went up in Florida, it's like damn near hard to find an apartment for like $1,000, dog. A studio at that, bro. Damn near hard. And then that takes a toll on housing prices as well. That's another thing. Because minimum wage and certain things have happened in the economy, a lot of people are now upside down in their mortgage. You feel me? Just like it's some people who actually lost their house during these times. You feel me? Because certain things have went up, interest rates change, all type of shit, bro. You got to understand that it's like history repeats itself in a way. You feel me? Whenever they give us something, they're going to take away something from us, dog. You feel me? So, example, look at all of them stimulus checks that they gave out to everybody. Oh, you have two children? Guess what? You're going to be getting $400 per child. You're going to be getting monthly checks, huh? Unemployment, huh? Unemployment. Guess what? Gas prices, shoo, way up there. They had to get that money back some kind of way, bruh. They call it subsidized housing. I don't know. You explain that to me because I heard of that before, but I don't really understand it. You feel me? But it's different ways that they try to get money back out of us as a people. You feel me? You're never gonna really get what it is that you want without having to give up something in return. You get what I'm saying? So that's the reason being as to why rent went up and that's causing homelessness. Another thing now, depending on wherever it is that you live, your state, whatever rules, laws it is, there are certain things that apply to that. So I'm gonna give you an example. In Florida, Florida is a rights to work state. That means if a job wants to up and fire you, dog, they can fire you for no reason, dog. They don't even have to explain nothing to you. They can just up and fire you. You feel me? So here's the thing, right? If they fire you, that means they can just up and hire somebody else again. You feel me? But at the same time, it's law, bro. It costs a company way more to hire somebody else than to keep their actual own employees unless there's like some form of a problem that's going on. But really and truly, certain situations are different, dog. If you're not in something that's stable or in demand or of need, then a company out here, they can just really just get rid of you just like that, bro. It's nothing to these people. It's like a domino effect everywhere you go. Every state works different. I don't know how any other state works, but in Florida, they can just up and fire you like that, dog. That's why it's like you gotta know where it is that you're at and what field you're into, all of that shit. You get what I'm saying? Everything works different, dog. So just like how you would see some people in like New York, yo, people in New York, they busy, they getting money, they hustling or whatever the case may be. But guess what? They got to deal with high rent. You feel me? Rent out there in New York is not easy either. I can only imagine rent out there had to go up even higher, just like California. There's certain states, certain areas where you can see that rent made a severe, like a strong impact, dog. And like homelessness, I would say I haven't checked the numbers, but I can tell you like this: California, it's out of hand. Florida, extremely out of hand, just like California. You get what I'm saying? Certain areas, it's out of hand. Look at, all right, I'll give you another example, right? Some people saw this shit coming. You feel me? Some people saw this coming, others did not. When COVID hit, some people took that as an opportunity. Yo, I'm gonna either downsize, I'm going to move elsewhere, relocate, I'm gonna do something, but I'm gonna prepare myself, right? Some people did not prepare themselves for the storm. You feel me? Look at how there's like a lot of people who are living in like some of these major areas. They up and just shoom, they just bye, I'm out of here. New York, a lot of people out of New York and move elsewhere. Just like it's a lot of people who would have either moved to the South, like Georgia, or they'll move to Florida, like down here. Because I'm not gonna lie, there's a lot of people that did move down here during this time frame, and traffic has gotten worse, dog. You get what I'm saying? Certain events have caused people to do certain things and move, but at the same time, it still didn't solve the rent issue, dog. And here's another thing into this. This may sound kind of far-fetching for some people. Everybody's situation different. Because there are some people who have kids that they're just taking care of their kids. They don't have assistance. Then you have some people, they don't have assistance. They don't have kids, whatever the case may be. You got to understand this. What they're trying to do is push people to just work, work, work. You got kids, figure it out. You need to pay your rent, figure it out. Because if you really think about it, there's a lot of assistance programs that's delaying people, dog. You feel me? They're delaying people. Some people are relying on assistance and they're not really getting it. These are facts. Just look into BlackRock and their history. I'm going to look into that. But overall, just understand this: with rent being high, rent is, I don't see, I can see rent and certain things coming back down in a way, in a normal kind of a way. But at the same time, since COVID hit, nothing is ever going to go back to what it used to be. I'm just going to be honest with you. I don't see anything going back to what it used to be. I don't see none of that shit happening, bro. Just like, all right, bomb. If rent went up, right? Just like how gas went up, but gas kind of went down, but it's still gonna balance itself out, right? You got to understand something. Rent will go down, but don't get comfortable in thinking that it won't go back up. You feel me? All of that shit can definitely go back up at any given moment. That just shows you have to be prepared. That's what I said when everyone was like their wages went up. I was like, I know the cost of living don't go up too. No one believed me like 5 years ago. That's right, Nate. You feel me? They're never going to give you something without taking something away. So I'm going to give you another example. You know how some people used to brag about, oh, I make X amount of dollars an hour? Like, example, somebody who makes like 22, 23, 24 back then before rent hitting certain shit, like back then that was something. Now that's like it's like a little bit above minimum wage, dog. Just a little push, dog. You feel me? It's like 24, 25 is like it's like a little bit just getting by just a little bit. It's just literally just getting by. They did a study, right? Well, I don't know how it is in every other state. I'm gonna say that again. In Florida, right? They did a study. They said in order for a single person, they didn't say a family, a single person to live comfortably in South Florida, single, no kids, no nothing, no nada. You need to be making at least 24 an hour, 24, 25, bare minimal in order to enjoy Florida. Darley, what it is. I was like, dog, I ain't going front. That kind of do make sense in a way, but it also depends on the person's lifestyle, dog. Because some people look at 24, 25 as, yeah, that's it. I could probably get a place with that. I could make some payments on a car, but I can't really live and do extra shit like what I would want to. You feel me? That's what finessing comes into play. Typo, y'all know the cost of living gonna go up. Here's the thing, right? Just like example, food as well, right? Thank you for pointing that out as well, Nate, right? That all ties into the fold, right? If they're going to raise minimum wage, food is like everything ties in together, dog. You got more money means you can afford more money at the grocery stores. You get what I'm saying? And then on top of it, it's like a scarcity on certain supplies and certain shit. You feel me? So when you go to the grocery store, depending on the grocery store you go to, or the time, or whatever the case may be, you just might go in there and see that they don't really have like a lot of shit. You feel me? And it's like I wouldn't say it's like a scarcity supply demand type of thing, but I'm not gonna lie, dog. It's just like a form of chess, bro. You feel me? It's not a lot on the shelves. We can just raise up the price on certain shit. It's like an inflation in a way, dog. Like they get you coming and they get you going. You feel me? It's just like example. If you live in New York, you would understand what I'm about to say right now. You feel me? People who live in New York, right? You have to pay just to get on the friggin' expressway, dog. When I went to New York, my nigga, this shit blew my mind. I still will never be able to wrap my head around this shit, right? Why in the hell do people need to pay like a fare, like just to get on like the expressway, just to pay like entrance just to get into New York, my nigga? Like, like it's every way they get you coming, dog. Fine God is what it is. Like there's a way that they catch people in different areas. You get what I'm saying? So rent is going to be one stint in what causes somebody to go homeless, dog. That's why they raise food, they raise gas, they inflate the hell out of everything, dog. It's like everything is expensive, bro. Everything is expensive. That's what's gonna slowly cause like an uproar in people. You feel me? People on looting, you feel me? Robbing, finessing, jugging, all of that shit. You get what I'm saying? It's a lot of crimes that goes on in these times, bro. And it's gonna only increase, bro. I'm just surprised that ever since they stamped that little purge law in Chicago or whatever the case may be in Illinois, that it hasn't really been any news I've been hearing about where things have been like really outlandish, dog. But at the same time, there's a lot of different reasons as to why people are being homeless, dog, or rent is like getting out of control, or you feel me? It's just different factors that spin out and causing people to be homeless. The title sent me them for a dozen of eggs, $6 here in Texas, and rent for one bedroom is 1,200 a month. Yeah, matter of fact, let's talk about that. Right? Thank you so much for pinning that out, fine goddess. I heard somebody say that shit, and I'm gonna be real with you. Sometimes I don't even eat eggs, dog. So I don't really remember like the last time I really like went and looked up the price of eggs. I heard some shit like eggs is like $6 or $12 or some shit like that. I'm like, dog, what type of shit is that, bro? Eggs is that expensive? I don't think it's that serious, bro. I think that's just like one of them little games that they trying to run, dog. 13 people in here, dog. Let me get a couple likes, please. You feel me? It's just different factors that they have that go on The shit just doesn't make any sense at all, right? So let's go a little bit deeper, right? I appreciate that one extra like, dog. But I know I could get it. Oh, it's another one. If I get one more like, boy, let me tell you something right now, boy. Woo! Look, oh, you about to make me act retarded right now. Let me stop. So here's the deal, right? Rent is how can I say it? All right, perfect. I know exactly where I want to go with this shit, right? With rent being that damn high, right? Picture this. You want to forward yourself in life like, dog, I don't want to pay rent forever, dog. How can I get a house, right? Stick a pen. Let me show you something, right? The people that are going to be able to get a house is like if you either save or you work and make good money or whatever the case may be, chances are you might probably have to go on one of those first time home buyer assistance programs, right? When you get on one of those programs, they want only what 3.5% down of whatever the home is valued at, right? That means that your mortgage is gonna be buku crazy, like out the ass, dog. Like nobody wants to be paying like some like crazy ass numbers for mortgage, dog. When certain shit could be lowered in value, you feel me? It just doesn't make sense. It's like a trickle effect all around. I do because I love my egg sandwich, but that's the basic of foods: eggs, milk, and bread. All right, you funny as hell, egg sandwich. I ain't gonna front. I ain't had an egg sandwich in a minute, dog. That's a good one. But put it like this, right? Everything that they're doing, it's like a trickle effect to like keep you stuck in a way, dog. So pay attention. Let's say you're a person who's either finished school or you graduated or you're in your career or whatever the case may be, and you're like maybe even retired or on your way to retirement. When you look at how certain shit is getting like out of hand, it can literally make you think like, dog, how am I gonna be able to survive, dog? Like, you feel me? Like, imagine certain people who have certain retirements or certain pensions put away, and it's like how much ever they're expected to be getting a month may not be sufficient for them in years to come. You get what I'm saying? It's like it's a chess game, bro. Rent literally cost of living. Once you play with the amount of like play with somebody's ability to sleep and sleep comfortably at a good price, dog, is literally you're playing a dirty game. One bedroom for $1,200. That's that's crazy as fuck to me, my nigga. I'm gonna be honest with you. And you know what I think is happening too? Fine God is you live in like Texas. You live in I don't know what area in Texas you live in, but I do know this because they said a lot of people like there's an increase in people moving to areas like Houston and what is it, Dallas or whatever the case may be. That's what's gonna cause hella people like that's gonna cause like an increase in the rent. You feel me? It's just like one of them studies. Rise Pimp, what it is. It's just like when how they call that shit again? Fuck, man. It's one. It ain't like a study, but you know, whenever like it's like an increase in population, like a lot of people just move into one area, so they like, you know what? This is a money making opportunity. Raise everything, raise rent, raise everything, raise it up. Like everybody's moving here. Why not get some money off of this shit? You feel me? I took saying I tried to get help and assistance. Nothing happened because it's so many people that need help here in St. Louis. Oh, you in St. Louis? Ah, and that's another thing too. You feel me? Because there's a lot of people that are facing rental issues. It's gonna cause like a delay in application, a delay in all type of shit. It's like these games that are played, it's here to mess up and play with everybody, dog, in a different way, dog. You get what I'm saying? So it's like you who would probably work your whole life and you got a house, you feel me? You got your family, you got your kids, or whatever the case may be. You're now put in a crazy predicament as to where you can lose your shit. You feel me? And you're like back at square one again, dog. That's like the fucked up part about America. Like Elon Musk was talking about this shit, like how people can get into debt, trying to go to college and certain shit and get a student loan, but they can't even get a fucking business loan. You feel me? It's a lot of funny shit that goes on in America, bro. A lot of funny shit that goes on here, bro. You get what I'm saying? But all in all, just put it like this, right? Sometimes, even if certain things like that has happened to you, Nay, like put it like this: you don't know what's next ahead for you. You get what I'm saying? Because I've seen people fall down, and when they got back up 10 times harder and came back 10 times stronger. You feel me? So I don't doubt that for you. That'll happen to you. San Antonio and gentrified. Oh yeah, rent is definitely going up in Texas because of people moving here. Exactly. Just like what they call it? Georgia. Look at Atlanta. Everybody has heard of people like, you know what? I'm gonna move to Georgia. I'm I'm gonna move to Atlanta. That sent Atlanta everything going up. Everything going up. What? You're moving here? Rent? Every gas, every send that shit up, dog. You feel me? It's just like look at Alabama, right? I got a homegirl, right? She left from down here and moved to Alabama, right? When she moved to Alabama, she got away with murder. Wipe my nose, murder. Like a brand new apartment complex type shit. Like new everything, marble, everything suave. I think she was paying like 500 a month, dog. Like almost 500, and she do work from home. I was like, oh my gosh. Now I'm hearing Alabama is like what they call, I think Montgomery or Tuscaloosa, one of those areas is like on the rise or something. So people can expect that. I think, is it rent or housing prices, something supposed to go up. I'm like, damn. Every time you just find a little bit of peace, they just find a way to just, we're gonna raise shit up. You feel me? I've been homeless before. I know how the struggle is, which is why I'm so grateful for the things I have. Rise Pimp, shout outs to you, man. And that's another thing, right? Once you hit a state of being at rock bottom, dog, you know what it's like to be at scratch. You feel me? So when it's time for you to get back up and you fight, you know what it's like to be there and why you don't want to go back there. You get what I'm saying? So Rise Pimp, shout outs to you, dog. I meet so many people from California move to Texas. I'm not gonna lie, dog. California is real disrespectful on the price of everything right now. Not just rent, on the price of everything right now. Gas, rent, food, everything is disrespectful, dog. Everything is disrespectful. And I've looked up California because my field, I looked it up. California is paying very good for it, but I'm like, dog, look at the cost of living there. Like, how would that even matter, dog? Like 50,000 of whatever it is that I make would probably even go towards like my living situation alone, dog. Like that shit doesn't even make sense, dog. You feel me? I've been to Cali once and will never go back there. Cali is a cool place, dog, but overall, when you're in California, you're gonna spend money, dog. You're gonna spend money, bro. That what I will say this, dog. When you're in California, you're gonna spend money, dog. That's you can never run from that, bro. You're gonna spend money, dog. I'm definitely back on my mom's until I get back on my feet. You're gonna be back up there, Nate. Trust me, dog. Especially the homeless. I saw so many homeless there. Yes, Skid Row, downtown LA, a lot of that shit. I heard that's something that's very serious down there. And that's another thing, dog. Certain areas where homelessness is on the rise like that, there's a lot of people who make a crazy amount of money from panhandling, dog. I heard in California, just from panhandling, just begging for money, is people who could literally get away with making like $200 an hour bare minimal, dog. I'm telling you that right now, bro. My friend is from California. She said I was living with 5 people, roommates. 80% of people have roommates there. Couldn't be you tripping, boy. You gotta live with roommates. You can have all of that shit, buddy. Ain't that nah? Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. That shit ain't happening. Roommate, what? I've been through that roommate stage, dog. It don't make this, it don't make sense, dog. It's a lot of people, and that's another thing, right? You ever notice that since rent has been extremely high, it's caused a lot of people to like come together in different ways. some forceful ways, dog. Like there's different ways, dog. Like example, right? You could have a person who they used to be together with somebody, or they have a family together, and it's like, you know what, because rent is so high, maybe we could work things out. This shit really is going on right now, dog. Like it's a lot of different shit that goes on in the world, bro. And you got to really look at it. It's like a domino effect. Certain shit going on in the world. It's like it just couldn't be me, bro. I'm gonna be real, bro. Me, I'm real. I'm real extreme with this shit. I talked to my dog about this shit the other day, right? I said, bro, if rent ever got real disrespectful, like real disrespectful, I already know what I'll finesse and do, dog. I'll go rent me one of them little office spaces, dog. Cause it's a lot of them in Florida. You could get away with for like I know a spot where I could get them for like 400 a month, bro. You feel me? I know a public storage with the AC with an inside AC, bro. I'll finesse some shit, bro. I'm not paying no outlandish numbers for no rent, bro. Like I'll go shower at a LA Fitness or something, dog. You feel me? I'm not doing that shit, bro. Like I'm gonna be honest with you. I understand rent can be high in certain places like California, but it's got to be another way around that shit, bro. I like my peace. I can barely handle living with my mom's right now. You feel me? That's just what it is, bro. Like in New York apartments, you got to share one bathroom with everyone on your floor. There's some apartments like that. You not lying. It's some apartments like that. I'm not on that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? I, it's different strokes for different folks, dog. Like me, I lucked out with where I'm at right now because my landlord, she thinks she doing me a favor. She is, but she think I don't know, bro. Like this building is out of code, dog. Like you feel me? So I'm just finessing and riding the wave on this shit, dog. I'm in a steal of a location. I'm in a great neighborhood. You feel my shit ain't bad or run down, but it's like I already know this building out of code, dog. So it's like that's how I'm being able to finesse and get away with my rent and shit like that. You feel me? But overall, dog, like rent 10%, that's 3,000 down. Listen, dog. Some of the rent that they're charging people out here is ridiculous. And then here's another thing that I find to be very much outrageous, right? Because rent is high right now, you got some people that are brave as right now on some, yeah, I need first, last, security deposit, and I need another deposit. Like, damn, nigga, you can't just take like first and last, dog. Like, you need an application fee, and that's non-refundable. If I get approved, it doesn't go towards the rent or nothing. No, that's just how Florida is, dog. Rent is insane, but honestly, it's not going to get better. And then they want you to make three. That's facts, dog. They want niggas to make like 3 times the rent, dog. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, right? I feel like that's the dumbest shit ever, dog. Like, you go somewhere, right? And the rent could be like 1,500, right? And they're saying, yo, you need to make 3 times the rent. You knowing in your heart, like, dog, I only make like 34, 3,500, dog. Like, I'm already short $1,000. Like, I'm sorry, you got denied. You just paid these niggas like probably like $60 for the application fee. Yeah, I'm so sorry. It's non-refundable. Bitch, you know how times is hard, bro. You can't even put that towards the rent or nothing. Dog, that's why you have a lot of people that be out here finessing applications, dog. I've seen this shit before, bro. Like, literally, I've seen this shit. Like, this is where you get to see creativity in people, dog. I've seen this shit multiple of times. My best friend is a property manager, dog. My cousin was a property man. I could call these niggas right now. Nigga, these niggas finesse rental applications. Yeah. People ain't trying to pay. What? You need to make 3 times. Yeah, I make 7,800. Yeah. Put that on paper. Like, people don't care no more, dog. This shit insane, bro. I said, motherfucking, the average person don't make 60K a year. These motherfuckers know. And that's the part. That's the part about it. Like, I be laughing at, dog. Like, if you pay attention to some of the qualifications, Dion, what it is, Gloat on what it is, dog. Like, if you pay attention to some of the requirements that they asking for, it's like, dog, where do you get this from? Like, how can you want somebody? It ain't even like they're asking you to make like 2 times the rent or 1.5 times the rent. They're asking you, yo, look, dog, if you don't make 3 times this rent, I'm sorry for you, my nigga. Like, you denied, dog. Like, and then there's some people, there's some like HOAs, bro. Like, they'll finesse you into like filling out an application and paying the fee, knowing damn well from the rip, dog, that your ass does not qualify, bro. It's a lot of green shit that goes on in the world. It's everywhere. Last year I bought a home. When I moved out of my old condo, the rent was $1,250. They listed the rent at $1,650 the next month. Oh hell nah. Oh hell nah, bro. Oh hell no, nah, nigga, that's crazy. They trying to come up $400, dog. Did they at least like renovate that shit or some shit like 400? Like, that's crazy as hell to me, bro. I'm all right. So realistically speaking, yeah, I understand people want to make their money, but if you notice, whenever people see the opportunity to raise rent and they own the property, they take full-fledged, like they just put on their big boy pants, just time to raise the rent today. Like, nigga, who's going to be able to afford some of that shit? And if you know anybody who lives in Florida, ask them, especially somebody who lives in South Florida. This is not a lie, dog. There are people right now who are willing to pay two, three, four, 2, 3 bands a month faithfully for some shit that's not even worth it, dog. Just for the title of, oh, I live in a good neighborhood and I live in Miami, I live in South Florida. Like, nigga, you could have that shit. They also need to lower the price of eggs. You ain't lying, dog. Chris, what it is, dog? Hey, I'm gonna be real with you, bro. Overall, they're just jipping people all the way around when it comes to money, dog. Rent, groceries, gas, everybody, you get knocked every which way. Think about it like this, right? For the people who have cars, you already getting it from insurance. Insurance, for people who don't know, insurance is like a scam, dog. Insurance is based off of probability, dog. You feel me? So imagine if there's like a company, right? And it's 10 people on the company, right? Like, yo, we're paying this company like $400 a month, dog, and nobody ain't getting in the no accidents. Yeah, we'll probably lower your insurance probably like $20, maybe 15. But they're collecting, dog. It's all on probabilities, bro. You feel me? It's like everybody getting ripped different ways. You getting ripped from that. You getting ripped from food, gas, uh whatever it is you need to live. You feel me? Then on top of that, miscellaneous shit, like some people got Sun Pass where they live, some people got Easy Pass. Like, you have to pay certain tolls in certain areas. You feel me? Like, you get ripped every which way you go, dog. It's like they get you coming, they get you going, bro. It's like you can't really win in America, dog. You never really win in America, dog. You never really win. The only way you could really win in America, dog, if you really think about it, besides having a plan, you have to be like a seller, dog. America's built off of buying and selling, bro. Like commerce, like what Tyrese was saying, commerce, like the exchange of goods for service. If you're not a person that's like on a level of, yo, I'm self-sufficient to the fullest, like I don't need a job, I don't need this, whatever the case may be, you have a trade, dog, you're gonna see the effects of certain shit. You get what I'm saying? Especially if you're relying on a job. That's why if you have a job, try and have something else on the side, dog, because everybody getting knocked in a different way, bro. When you really think about it. You get what I'm saying? What else it is that we got to cover tonight before we close out the live, dog? We've been on 40 minutes. Some timing, dog. 40 minutes. F1 them egg prices. Get me a hen. Hey, I'm not gonna lie to you. If groceries and certain shit keep getting out of hand, dog, it's gonna come to the point where you're gonna start seeing people do some next level shit, bruh. And besides just already like going to Walmart and not scanning certain shit, you're gonna start seeing people start taking some eggs, dog, and taking some people chickens and all of that shit, bro. Because there's some people, they have like this tolerance level that's very small, and if they can't get certain shit what it is that they want, they're gonna go hard to get that shit, bro. I'm being real with you, bro. This is like a this is like a form of like a Hunger Games in a way. You feel me? It's just like a person who goes to prison, right? And it's like, dog, I'm in here for years, bro, but I don't know how to tame myself. Chances are they could probably turn out and go the other way. It's little shit that goes on like this. I don't even judge people that steal out these stores no more. I just look the other hey, hey, you ain't lying, dog. Hey, everybody in it, dog, right now, bro. Hey, you'll be surprised, bro. I've seen people pull off some miraculous ass shit before, bro. I've seen niggas take gallon jugs of milk, like the full gallon, the whole gallon, dog, and stuff it in their pants, and it don't look like they got nothing in there, bro. Pull out that a T-bone steak and whatever, bro. I've seen some shit, so you not lying, bro. You are not lying, bro. I heard Walmart charging for baskets now and bags. I'm gonna be honest. In my neighborhood, they don't charge. I think we got a neighborhood Walmart. They got to be doing that at the WalMarts in the hoods, bro. Because I don't know nothing about that shit. Look the other way too. I don't blame them, dog. Just look the other way, bro. Like at this point in time in life, dog, like everybody just getting knocked in some kind of way, bro. So if they stealing out the store, I ain't looking. I ain't playing no detective loss prevention. I ain't playing none of that shit, dog. I leave it where it's at when you're buying a house. Um, Me personally, I'm still kind of waiting in a bit, dog, because I want to get some other things out the way. And then I have to make sure I continue to build my credit. But it's like a couple areas in Florida that I'm looking into, and one in specifics that's like getting developed right now. So I don't even know, dog. Like if it goes the way how I want it to, probably within the next 2 years, maybe three. You feel me? But it goes right, I know exactly where I'll get a house, dog. But I'm just waiting right now, bro. I'm picky as hell, bro. If I'm gonna buy a house, I know this for a fact. I don't like HOAs, bro. I don't like HOAs. If I want to do some shit to my house, I don't want to have to go through approval from Tom, Dick, and friggin' Harry, dog. I don't like shit like that. You feel me? So the area I'm looking at, they don't really have HOAs like that. Where you from, gang? I'm from Jamaica, dog, but I live in Florida. You feel me? But put it like this, dog. If I'm gonna get a house, the house has to be within 5 to 10 years of being fresh, dog. With like, I need to know everything about that house, bro. You get what I'm saying? I'm not gonna put no money into no house that's like if it's something that can be fixed up and turned into something that's worth it, yeah. If it was foreclosed and it wasn't nothing bad, they was just laid on some payments or whatever the case, yeah, I'll do it. You feel me? But I'm picky as hell, bro. If I could get a house but with a pool in the back, my nigga, a backyard, my nigga, we rolling, dog. We rolling, dog. I get my house. I'm telling you right now, bro. I'm telling you right now. I know hella people. When I tell you right now, my best friend that said he a property manager, his brother builds shit like for a living, and I already told this nigga, when I get my house, I need you to build me like some jacuzzi movie theater type shit in the back, my nigga, like a private shed. Niggas like, yeah, that's easy, dog. I need a house where I could do whatever it is I want and no HOA gonna get involved, bro. You feel me? So when I found the area, so when certain shit locked down and I passed my state and all that, I'm Gucci, bro. Gucci, dog. I can do whatever it is I want. Everyone thinking about home ownership, don't give up. Praying it works out for you guys. Appreciate you, man. And that's what the hell the nation is here for, dog. Everybody here support everybody, dog. Like Everybody's been through something or want something in life, dog, or trying to come up another way, bro. You feel me? That's what the nation is here for, dog. So, with that being said, you guys, I would love to stay on here forever, but I gotta get up early in the morning for work. But I will be uploading in the morning, dog. I actually just uploaded before I came on live, and I'm working on my other videos for the weekend, shit like that. So, with that being said, I'm probably gonna cast another vote in for live topics, but I'm probably gonna do movies next week, dog. I think I want to do movies, dog. We should do some movies for next week, dog. We should do some movies. You feel me? With that being said, man, words can help you, they can hurt you. But here on my channel, I use them to uplift you because everybody's a champion, dog. Nobody's a loser. Love the hell out of all of this. Love the hell out of all of you guys. You feel me? But like I said, man, rent going up, dog. It's a lot of factors in that, but mainly minimum wage is the cause of that, dog. It's never really gonna go back to being the same. But as long as you apply yourself to learning something new or going after something new or whatever it is, endeavor, school, trade, whatever the case may be, you'll be able to rise above it, dog, and get to wherever it is that you need to be. You feel me? I'm telling you that right now. Give you an example. I had a homie. He's coming up in tattooing right now. I still ain't get no ink from him. I'm gonna get some ink from him. He was telling me, yo, he was homeless, dog. Wanted to do tattooing, baby mama issues, all of that shit. Now the niggas like doing his shit, tattooing rappers and making his money, and he ain't homeless no more. You feel me? That's from him going into an avenue that he always wanted to do, bro. So it's like, to anybody in here, dog, like whatever dream you have, whatever endeavor it is that you got, dog, just chase that shit. You never know where it'll lead you to. You feel me? Whatever it is you got to do. You feel me? That being said, man, love the hell out of all of you guys. Peace. It's 4:44 the world. I'm about to go to sleep. Love the hell out of all of you guys. I'll be uploading at 6 o'clock, man.